everything that you did to him, they just came unglued. And
wow.
in Japan, they don't normally do that.
Yeah.
You know, so it was pretty exciting.
Wow. Now, how come Bryan Adams was added to the mix?
Bill, he had an allergic reaction to shrimp, and almost died.
Wow.
So he was out for 2-3 months, and you know, they brought in Bryan because they needed to fill the demolition deal and figure out, because we're the top guys, figure out how to keep it going. And you know, they asked us what we thought of, you know, Bryan, and I said, Bryan's the greatest guy in the world. He'd be a great partner. So that's when he came in.
Yeah. Oh, so you knew Bryan prior to that?
I met Bryan in Oregon a couple of times, and you know, at TVs in different places. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And just from, you know, other friends saying how good of a guy he is. And
now, how did that change the dynamic for you, teaming with Bryan as compared to teaming with Bill?
You mean?
Were you more of the captain of the team because Bill had so much experience, and now you're?
Yeah, I was more the captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bryan was so good, you know, he'd do anything that you asked. You know, there was no jealousy, you know, none of that, and you know, it was just whatever was best for the team.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you prefer teaming with one over the other, or it didn't really matter?
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, Bill and I were such a close knit deal. We, you know, one thing good about us is I knew everything he was going to do, and he knew everything I was going to do.
Right.
That was.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat.
Now, did you prefer in demolition? Speaking in demolition, did you prefer being heels or being faces?
Heels.
Heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. When the Road Warriors did come in and you heard they were coming in, did you initially think, "Wow, this is going to be some big money"?
Well, yeah. In fact, I talked to Vince about it.
Oh, okay.
It was one of my ideas was to bring him in.
Oh, okay.
And because he asked me, I said, "Yeah, bring him in." I said, "We'll have some unbelievable matches, but you got to build it right. Otherwise, it's going to be a stinker."
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they were in, and it's a stinker. It was almost like as soon as I said that, well, yeah, we'll kill off both teams.
Yeah.
You know.
So you don't think the matches lived up to the expectations of both fans of the team? Yeah. How about the six-mans involving Warrior?
They were terrible matches.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Is it hard sometimes when you get in there with a guy or guys and you're just like, man, I just don't have chemistry with these guys. You know, you just can't get it going no matter what you want to do.
And that was them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Road Warriors. And I thought it was going to be completely the opposite.
Because you wrestled them a million times before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just the fans didn't. Thank you. No problem. Oh, you were other man. Yeah, the fans just they didn't believe it. They didn't believe that the Road Warriors could beat us up.
Yeah.
That was the bottom line. You know, and I think what the fans liked about us is, you know, when we worked with, you know, Shawn Michaels and Murray Jannetty, they knew we could beat them up.
Yeah.
But I think they actually thought that it's going to be a fun match to watch.
Definitely. Definitely.
And with the Road Warriors, they thought, well, I think the Demolition's a lot better team than these guys are. Maybe the Road Warriors are tougher, but, you know, now we want a good match.
Yeah.
And there wasn't that, you know.
Yeah. What was it like, memories of wrestling a main event against Hogan on a pay-per-view when you guys did a Survivor Series?
Well, that was Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
Me and Axe and Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
In fact, at the beginning, it was at Rosemont Horizon. We came in the dress room, and Jake had this giant snake. It was about, I think it was 30 feet long or something. It was just brutal.
Yeah.
And you walk in where the showers are, you have hot water on it to wake the thing up a little bit. This thing had a head on it about that big.
Wow.
And we walked in there, and right away Hulk said, "There ain't no way we're going to And Jake says, "No, there'll be no problem." You know, me and Bill were grabbing the tail, and Jake had the head, and it was swinging around trying to bite Jake and everything.
Yeah.
And we put that thing down, and then he had a smaller snake, and we brought it out to the ring. Well, they forgot about the big snake, and when everybody left the building and everything, that big snake got up into the Rosemont Horizon, yeah, and they lost the snake for about a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a story.
Yeah, that was a highlight.
The other half of the story is I talked to the person that found it.
Right, janitor.
Yeah, exactly.
80-year-old guy that had a heart attack.
Yeah, it's up there trying to sell popcorn or something. Memories at WrestleMania of wrestling Kateo and Tenru.
Oh, good. You know, we've been over to Japan quite a few times, and those guys were big time over there.
Mm.
And that was kind of setting up us to go over there. Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
You know, and they're tough.
Yeah.
The Japanese guys, they're tough. You can hit them and wail on them, and they'll wail on you. And when you go to Japan, you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
You know, you come back, you need a week or two off.